careful what you say.
Damn it, Mom! It's not...
Just go to your room. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
But it's not fair!
But just, please, don't make it more difficult.
Jessie turns and storms out of the room. Interior Alexa's bedroom. The only light comes from a street lamp outside. Alexa and Kevin are lying in bed, cuddled close. Alexa facing away from Kevin.
Is she awake?
Yeah.
Who is that? I've been acting badly. I just want to apologize.
Oh.
No, just let me. I know I drink too much. And I know I should contribute more, but I don't always live up to what I'm...
You promised so much before we moved in.
I know. I did. And I hate that I'm not living up to it. I will change. I promise you for real this time.
I appreciate it. I do love you, and I want this to work for both of us.
I agree. And I love you too.
Honey?
Huh.
I just don't get how differently Jessie's been acting lately. Not like herself. It's strange.
Different how?
I don't know. I can't place it. Just something. I don't like it. She used to be more pleasant, more open somehow.
Well, you know her better than I do.
I guess.
I mean, if there was a problem, she would talk to you, wouldn't she?
I hope so. Do you think it has anything to do with you and Jason moving in?
That must be it. I'm sure she'll do. But she's a teenager. She's supposed to be moody. It'll pass.
I hope so. I don't think I can take much more of this attitude. Everything used to be so perfect, and I want that again so much.
Exterior park, day. Jason is in the park, sitting on a bench, going through some pamphlets about colleges. Michelle approaches and sits down next to him, kisses him on the cheek.
You know, once I go away to school, this might not work.
What are you talking about?
Well, I might be out in California if I decide to go to this college. They're supposed to have this great sports program, and this one is down in Florida, Maine, Texas, Colorado, perhaps even England or Paris. And you'll be here in New York doing whatever you decide to do.
Are you dumping me?
You knew how things were with me from the beginning. Now I need to do my thing, and that thing is definitely not here in New York and not with you. I was always straight with you, and if that means dumping you, so be it.
You shit, I don't need you.
Well, I don't need you, so we're both on the same page then. Good.
Wait a minute, we are not done here.
Yeah, we're done. It's been good. I hope you think so too.
Damn it, Jason!
Look, we both had our fun. It's been really great, but I don't see a future in it once I'm not around anymore. And I want it to end amicably.
Amicably?
It means friendly.
I know damn well what it means, and fuck it, I don't like it.
You don't have to like it. Just accept it. Move on. I'm sure you can do it.
Without another word, he turns and strolls away. Terry, Jessie's bedroom. Jessie's preparing a sleepover bag with all the appropriate stuff. She lifts up the bag, turns, opens the bedroom door to leave, but Kevin is standing in the doorway.
Where do you think you're going?
Why should I tell you? Let me through.
Let me through. Why should I?
Because if you don't, I'll tell my mom.
Tell her what?
Everything.
If you were going to do that, you'd have done it already. I thought so. Go ahead. Run away if you like. You'll solve one of my problems and nothing else.
Who says I'm running away?
What else are you going to do?
She turns away from him and exits. Interior foyer, living room. Jessie enters with her bag, a bit shaken from her talk with Kevin. Alexa's in the living room, and she gets up and blocks Jessie's path to the front door.
Wait, just a minute before you go.
What is it, Mom?
I'm wondering if it's the best thing right now. You going to your friends for the night, considering how you've been acting lately.
Mom, you promised I could go. I can't not go now. It would not be fair.
All right, Jesse. But I want you to be back home as early as possible tomorrow.
But you said that I...
No, Jessica. I don't want an argument about it. Before lunch, no excuses.
Fine, can I go now?
Yeah, all right. Go ahead, have fun.
Alexa moves to the side and Jesse leaves, storms out of the apartment, leaving Alexa alone. Exterior LaToya's backyard. The backyard is very empty and quiet. Without the barbecue festivities, LaToya and Josh are seated on the patio chairs.
Damn, where is she? She should be here by now.
Hey, relax. She'll be here. She's never stood you up before, right?
No, never. I don't think she's even capable of it.
Then she'll be here.
But what about the movie?
Hey, don't worry about it. We'll catch the movie some other time. And don't worry about Sam. He's cool about all that.
You sure?
Yeah, he's the nerdy romantic type, remember? He's Romeo. Jesse's his Juliet. I think he's in love.
All right. But I hate to disappoint you. I know you're really looking forward to hanging out today.
I had a really great time last night. Your parents should be gone more often. Like every night.
Yeah, it was great. Especially that thing you did with your fingers. Okay, you go, come back tomorrow, and we'll hang out some more before my parents get home.
Definitely.
Josh kisses LaToya and confidently saunters out by the side of the house. LaToya sits back, angrily turning. But then Jessie enters the backyard, mopey and withdrawn. She has her sleepover bag with her.
Where have you been? Huh? I've been waiting over an hour. Josh was here. You were supposed to be here like at 3 o'clock. Sorry. We were supposed to go to a movie. Sam was supposed to meet us there. It's going to be great.
Sam, again.
Yeah, he's really into you. And you could do a hell of a lot worse. He's actually a nice guy. What's been going on with you, Jess?
I got into an argument with my mom. And you know, there are other things than just movies and boys.
Like what?
You don't forget it, you just wouldn't understand.
Okay. So what was your argument about?
About coming here and stuff. She would never have had any problems before.
That sucks. Anything else?
No. Why?
Nothing. You're here though, right?
Yeah.
So we gonna have a sleepover or what?
Hell yeah!
Let's head inside and have some fun.
Interior LaToya's home. LaToya is lounging on the couch, holding a bowl full of popcorn. She's munching on it while the TV is playing. Jessie comes out of the bathroom dressed in her new night clothes, which LaToya hasn't seen before, her bag in her hand.
What's with the new PJs?
Nothing, I just felt like a change.
You've been wearing those others like forever.
I just wanted something different, okay?
So, music, pizza, then movies?
Yeah, sure.
Face up. What the hell's going on with you?
I mean, nothing's going on.
Cut the bullshit, Jess. We've hung out since the crib almost. I know you and I know something's up.
Can't we just listen to some music or something?
Ugh, come on here. Did Kevin or Jason do anything? Did something happen to you? Was it something bad?
And what if it did? What if something bad did happen? What are you gonna do, like save me?
No, of course not.
Not everything is fixable, Toya.
Yeah, I know, but I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, fine. Want to listen to music? I can put this movie on, or we could play a game or go online, maybe look at those naked pictures again.
I was raped.
You say what now?
Kevin. You raped me.
Please tell me you're joking. Oh my god, what did I do? You call the cops or something? You're going to, right?
I can't. It killed my mom.
You haven't told her? You have to.
Why?
Why? She's gotta know. He's a criminal, and she'd want to know, I'm sure.
Yeah, if she'd believe me.
Believe this. It can't be that horrible. You should talk to my dad.
Why?
He's a lawyer. He'll know all about stuff like this. He could help.
You can't tell him.
What? Why not?
I'm not sure if I want anyone to know, and I'm not ready. Can't we just talk about something else?
No, we can't talk about something else. You should really talk to someone, an adult, anyone. It's the right thing to do. Trust me, Jess, my dad's told me all sorts of stories.
You know, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And when I come back, I'm going home if we don't talk about something else.
But
Jessie turns and storms out of the room into the bathroom. Exterior Latoya's backyard. Morning. Jessie and Latoya emerge from the house, both momentarily blinded by the bright sun.
man, it's gonna be a scorcher.
My mom wants me home today, part of my punishment.
Sucks. Anyhow, is your birthday so cool?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on. It'll be fun. Take your mind off things. Make you realize you're still a teenager and allowed to have fun.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Jessie leaves by the side of the house. Interior Alexa's bedroom. Alexa is lying in bed, trying to read a book, while Kevin is sitting up on the edge of the bed.
I'm not sure it's a good idea.
What idea are you referring to?
Letting Jessica go out for her birthday and staying out late.
Honey, I get what you're not happy with, but you can't take this away from her. Birthdays only come once a year, and this one's her 15th. She should have that. It should be special.
Mine wasn't special.
You weren't a girl.
Wasn't that? It was other stuff.
I wish you would tell me what happened back then. Was it really that hard?
I guess. Just some stuff I'd rather not remember. But I will try to be okay with her going out just this once.
Thanks, hon. It means so much to us.
Kevin leans over and they kiss. Interior foyer, kitchen. Jessie enters looking at her watch, trying to mentally set herself up for the night. She's dressed for a night out.
Jesse, could you come in here?
Sure.
Jessie enters the kitchen to find Alexa, Kevin, and Jason sitting there with a lit birthday cake.
Surprise!
Oh,
Thanks.
Just blow out the candles.
Happy birthday, honey.
Alexa hands over a small present. Jessie takes it and stares at the small box for a moment as if not knowing what she's looking at.
thanks, Mom.
Open it. See what we got you.
Jessie looks up to see the three of them watching her, all excited, and tries to cheer up. She looks back down at the present and tears it open to reveal a jewelry box, which she opens. Inside is a chain with a locket. She opens the locket to see two pictures, one of Alexa and the other of Kevin.
How do you like it?
She loves it, can't you tell?
Hey, what's your wish for?
Huh?
The candles. What was your wish?
I wish my dad was here.
Oh, honey.
The doorbell rings and Latoya enters the apartment.
Hey, you ready to get going?
Yeah,
You go, right?
I'm okay. Let's get going. Is it okay?
Go ahead. We'll save you some cake.
Hold on a second. I know we talked about this, but I'm not so sure about this special curfew thing. You're still grounded.
Mom says I can stay out till midnight.
Come on, Hen. We said just this one for her.
I don't know. It would be setting us up for disrespect.
She wouldn't. Not for this. Would you, honey? You'll be home on time, right? No later than midnight.
Yes, Mom, I promise.
I'll make sure she's back well before midnight, Miss Rodriguez.
Thank you, Latoya. See?
All right. But nothing funny.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
We'll be waiting up.
Sure.
Exterior subway station. Street, night. The street is deserted. Jesse, LaToya, Josh, and Sam emerge from the station and start walking down the street.
I hate the subway. It sucks big time.
Sam reaches into a pocket and takes out 4 fake IDs and passes them out. Everyone looks at them critically. LaToya holds out her ID by just 2 fingers, as if it's contagious.
Are you sure these things will work?
Of course they'll work. My guy's really good.
Good at what? They look so cheesy.
They don't look cheesy. The light's just bad here, that's all. Don't worry, they'll barely look at them anyway.
Okay, you say so.
Hey man, pack me out here.
It's your play, man.
Gee, thanks. Trust me, I promise they'll work.
Hey, what's your backup plan if this doesn't work? It's your birthday after all, so what would you want to do if this doesn't work?
This will work.
I don't know. Something fun? How far is this club anyhow?
Not far. A few bucks. Near the park. Just follow us.
LaToya and Josh walk ahead while Sam walks next to Jesse.
So, you ready for school?
Yes.
Listen, I like you.
Okay.
Really pretty, you know that?
What are you doing?
Nothing, just holding your hand.
Well, I don't really like it.
Jesse takes her hand back but doesn't move. She looks over at LaToya and Josh, who's still by the store window, though they're now making out.
Look at them.
Yeah, look at them.
Sam turns back to Jesse and leans in. She doesn't notice since she's looking at LaToya and Josh, but then notices Sam's so close.
Well, what are you doing?
Nothing. I was just hoping. I like you. I'd like to go out, you know, on a date. Can I kiss you?
No, stop! Just get away from me!
Sam steps back, shocked by her response. Toya and Josh turn to see what happened, and LaToya steps away from Josh and rushes towards Jesse. Jesse looks at them, suddenly insecure and terrified. Without a word, she runs off fast into the park across the street.
What the hell was that?
Exterior park, continuous. Jessie is running through the park, choosing paths completely at random, not caring where she's going. She finally comes to a stop and slumps down onto the ground, her back to a tree, completely out of breath and crying hysterically. She stays there a long time. Interior foyer, living room. Alexa and Kevin are seated on the couch, very close. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Jessie enters. She seems exhausted, both physically and emotionally.
Honey, are you okay? LaToya called, told us something happened.
Honey, we agreed. Where have you been? You were supposed to be home by midnight, and now it's 2 a.m. Your mother was worried to hysterics.
I was just out.
You speak to me.
Please, that's rough.
What would you have us do? Let her walk all over us, huh?
You're right. But let's talk, huh? Please, Jess. We need you to work with us here.
Why?
Why?
Jess, it's important that you do stuff around here. That you listen to us. That you treat Kevin with respect.
Fuck Kevin.
What was that?
He's not my dad. I don't need to do anything that he says.
No, but he's my boyfriend. And he's living with us, and I'm asking you to. For me.
You know, there's stuff about him that you really don't know, Mom. And some really bad stuff that you wouldn't like to hear.
Yeah, like what?
Jessica, you be careful what you say.
He raped me.
You little... That's a horrible thing to say about him! How dare you!
But it's true!
I can't believe that you would do this to me. I thought we had a better relationship than that.
We did, but before you brought him here, it's always been about you, Mom. Why is it always about you? You know, Mom, what you do affects not just you, but me too. Me too, and I like really, really hate you for that.
I don't know what's come now, miss. Just go.
Go?
Yes, go, wherever. To your room. I can't even look at you right now. Nevers might speak to you. Maybe later, but not now.
Mom, please.
Jessie turns and runs to her bedroom. She slams the door shut behind her and falls onto her bed, crying loudly. Later, Jessie's bedroom. She's sitting up in bed, still in tears, alone. Interior bathroom, day. She's standing before the mirror. She leans over a sink, her hands gripping the edges of the sink, her face so close to the mirror it seems almost impossible for her to see anything clearly. Interior bathroom, later. Jessie turns on the water in the bathtub, leisurely testing the temperature and making adjustments, with no emotion. She's neither happy or sad, more despondent and lackluster. Her hair is noted to be shorter and ragged. Interior bathroom, later. Jessie's still in front of the mirror. She raises her hand to her face and gingerly touches her forehead, cheeks, eyes, lips, as if seeing herself for the first time. She lets out a huge sigh and moves slightly backwards. Her eyes go to her hair. Interior bathroom, day. The water is now most of the way up as Jessie starts to slowly undress. Interior bathroom, day. Jessie reaches up and starts stroking her own hair, running her fingers through it gingerly. She reaches over and lifts up a pair of scissors. With determination, she starts cutting her hair. She continues, chopping her hair with no attempt at style or looks, just hacking away. After a few more moments, she stops, hair now short and ragged, the sink filled with what was her long hair. Jessie looks in the mirror again, staring at herself, her eyes wide, almost on edge. She raises the scissors and looks at them and then at herself. Judging from her face, she's now going over the edge. Her eyes dart back and forth. Interior bathroom, later. Jessie's in the bathroom in her bathing suit. Lying in the water, motionless. The locket is floating in the water, the chain held in her hand. One arm is dangling from the edge of the tub, over the edge. On the floor next to the tub is a pair of scissors, bloody. The wrist of the arm dangling is cut, blood dripping to the floor. There's a dull banging, then a much louder bang, and a pair of legs appear. And someone bends down to grab Jessie, pulling her out of the water, the locket falling to the ground in the process. Alexa. She holds Jessie up out of the water as she calls for help. Interior hospital room, day. Jessie is lying in hospital bed, hooked up to several monitors, sleeping peacefully. Her wrist is bound with gauze. Alexa sits on the chair next to the bed. She has the open locket in her hands and she looks down at it. After a few moments, Kevin appears in the doorway, watches the two of them and steps in and places a hand on Alexa's shoulder. She looks up at him.
So you don't cry.
Jessie wakes up at the sound of Alexa's voice. Though she remains still, her eyes are completely closed, listening to the conversation. Neither Alexa nor Kevin are aware she's awake.
I should have seen this coming. I should have listened to her.
She was just being a kid. There's still nothing you could have done.
I've been bullshitting you this entire time.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Stop!
Alexa takes the locket in one hand and holds her hand out. Kevin reaches out his hand and she drops the locket into his open palm, locket dropping down with finality.
Alexa. I know I screwed up here. If you just give me a chance to explain.
Kevin turns from them to find a police officer waiting just outside the room. He's surprised, looks over at Alexa again, but she doesn't move. Kevin slithers out of the room and turns into the hallway, vanishing from sight, with the police officer following. Alexa's left alone with Jessie, and they remain alone. A moment later, Jessie's hand reaches out and squeezes shut on Alexa's. Alessia looks down at Jessie, surprised, defeated smile on her face.
How long have you been waiting?
Long enough.
They sit together in silence, holding hands, until Latoya arrives. And then it's all laughs and giggling.